Good morning, YouTube. Still need a coffee. Flight plan is filed. Flying to Letnany today. 1 hour 10 minutes forecasted flight time. The weather couldn't be better. Let's see how it goes and what we will see in Kbely. I'm really planning to see the military aviation museum where I was last time, maybe as a 10-11 years old kid. Let's see how it looks like now. See you in the air. As you can see, arrival to Letnany is a little bit complicated. We approach Prague from southeast via Romeo, then fly over the CTR of military airport Kbely. You can see the Letnany is within the CTR. They typically keep the planes under 2,000 feet. Now we fly from Romeo, heading more or less north, and then we get clearance to cross the extended center line of the Kbely airport, turn left and land on either 23 left or right or 05 left or right. Above Kbely military TMA is also the Prague TMA, the main airport in Prague, Prague Ruzině. And there is also Praha Vodochody, quite big airport on the north. So it is quite busy airspace. Have a look at the airport Letnany. You can see the Kbely tower. We will need it as we cross the CTR 120.880. And then once they hand us over to Letnany, after we cross the extended center line of the Kbely airport, we will change frequency to 120.335. We have two runways, 05 left, 23 right, and 05 right, 23 left. And as you can see, they're not exactly parallel. There is 5-degree difference, 046 and 051, or 226 and 231. We have about 800 meters length, more than enough for Katana. Width is 25 or 23 meters, also perfectly okay. Strength, it's so fine. Today 05 left is closed for maintenance, so we'll get 05 right or 23 left. Windsock is at the threshold of 23 left or at the hangars here on the next to the Terminal 1 and next to the tower. this is quite a unique setup. Right behind me is a civilian airport Letnany, and right in front of me is military airport Kbely. It's about 15 minutes walk between those two. And there is probably no museum in Eastern Europe without at least one MiG-15, MiG-17, MiG-21. So here is MiG-15. And much more modern training jet aircraft, L-39. These ones in various configurations are flying till today. Some air racing or for fun. There's quite a few of them still flying around. Fortunately, we can't get into the spy plane. Shame. When I got home from this trip, I started researching the history of DC-3s in Czechoslovakian Airlines, and I discovered a unique event which happened on 24th of March 1950, when 8 ex-RF pilots hijacked not one but 3 DC-3s simultaneously, escaping communist regime with their families. They agreed to swap the family members so they don't arise any suspicion with the secret police. Took off in the morning of the March 24th from Bratislava, Brno and Ostrava, and instead of landing in Prague, they all flew to military base Erding in West Germany. There were 85 people in total on all 3 airplanes. 26 of them decided to stay in Germany and the rest returned back to Czechoslovakia. I will post a link to the whole story in the description. LA7, I built quite a few plastic models of this one as a kid. And this is one of the famous Wunderwaffen of Hitler. Jet-powered fighter. Only a few pieces were ever made. Oh yeah, and probably one of the first, probably the first simulator. Can you imagine this as a simulator? When I see the gunner, I immediately remember the famous scene from Indiana Jones.
Dad! Are we hit? More or less. John, I'm sorry. They got us.
Can't help myself. The old helicopters look funny and not at all dangerous. The first airliner of Czechoslovak Republic. You had to be both incredibly rich and incredibly stupid to travel with an airplane like this. And that's from a pilot. This one is obviously laughing at me. And before I fly home, if you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Departure process is similar but obviously in reverse. So talking to Letnany radio while taxiing around, get the clearance to take off. Right after the takeoff, switch radio frequency to Kbely tower and get the clearance to cross the CTR and the extended runway. Turn south and fly to Romeo, 2000 feet or lower.